Hello and welcome back. We are back in this crazy world where we are attempting to build a 10k science base. So it's creative mode with instant blueprints turned on, and this is really a design challenge. Can we build it? So we started off last time doing the green science build. And we got as far as the smelting for the gears and for the belts. And it got it to the point where I needed to actually start getting the belts into the green science area. And it was then late at night, so I went to bed. And while I was asleep, my brain was working. Yeah, like it does sometimes. And so I had some thoughts about how this could be restructured. And basically what I would like to do, let's just pull out a little bit of this so I can illustrate it. Okay, so let's take a bit of this. Okay, so this is our green science area. Okay. If I pull off the top of that, delete it. Okay, put it back. Great. Right. Now this could be, do I even, yeah, I think we can do even better. All right, so this is gears. Right, and what I think we can do, whoops, they're in the wrong place. Let's try again. Right, we can request in the iron. Then we can put out the gears. Right, let's do the same here. Well, anyway, I just need to illustrate with one. Right, so then this would have another 2 rows of assemblers and this. Okay, so this Roboport covers these chests. However, we can then take 2 layers of smelters there, and they fit there. Okay, so the cost here is we only have 2 rows of smelters. But the gears are passed across the boundary. Now, all right, this is the wrong build because this should be belt, not gear. Right, where are the belts? There. Cool. Okay, so this is the idea basically. Okay, I think we can do that with a single chest. Let's just double check. No, it's definitely 2 chests. Okay, so the cost is that we only have 2 rows of machines this side. But the benefit is that we are now passing our materials for our belts directly across via the assembly machine. And doing it that way means that we don't need the extra boxes to pass across. So I think I'm going to redesign this that way, and we will see how far we get. So the first thing is we are going to need 4 gear machines, and we've got the design here. Okay, So I'm going to pull out a gear machine pair. So it's that. And is it that? Yeah, that will do. Okay, so this is the gear machine build. So that's a double one. Okay, so I can now take off all these gear builds. We can figure out where to put them later. I'm sorry for all the flashing. All right. Yeah, I think that's all right. Okay, so we are going to be losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 machines. Okay, so we can gain 12 easily. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so remember that we have one right, we need one of these machines. That lets us get rid of this row. Okay, let's get rid of the power poles. There we are. Then we need to put in 4 gear machines somewhere. And all right, so for now, that marks out the boundary. Okay, we may need to move these. And the rail would be somewhere here. Okay. So this is our line of 2 smelters. Then we have the green machines. Now, I'm wondering about segregating this network. So we may want to put in our belts in 2 lots. So I don't know if you remember, but ideally what you want with logistics bot builds is to have as small a build as possible. These builds are getting quite wide, and so that means that there's a lot of lateral movement with the bots. Once you have lots of lateral movement, there is the possibility that bots spend all their time moving and not actually picking up and dropping off. The fix for that is to break the big lateral network into smaller ones. It's not often done, but it does make a vast, vast difference. Okay. So, let's see if we can put in the belt machines. So, we need, I think, 2 belt machines, but let's double check. 4 belt machines, sorry, got that wrong. Okay, so if we had 4 belt machines, what we could do is put 2 on one side, 2 on the other. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 here. Okay. Except we're going to be moving 4 potion machines out the way. So let's add 3 on here. Move our power to somewhere more innocuous. Okay, so that's 3 of the 4 that we're moving. And let's put the 4th one down here. Great. Right, I'm going to delete this because I don't think it's very useful now. Right, so then we need to pick, so now we have a row of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I'm wondering if this was gears. I'm just going to mark it in as gears for now. Sorry, gears? Plates. If this was plates. Right, and then we did the same from the other side. Right. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 would take us to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3 would take us to there. I think that's all right. Okay, so let's rebuild these. Okay, so this is going to be capped to 1 stack. These are all capped, that's good. Then this is going to have some inputs. And this is where I'm going to have to get rid of this rail. You'll see why in a second. There we go. Okay, so let's blueprint the whole of this. Then nuke it. Put it back. It's kind of weird. If you put inserters by beacons, they will pull the modules out of them. No idea why. Okay, so this will request gears, plates, this will be gears. Let's check. Plates, gears, yeah. So we need 4 of this unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. And this is, yeah, these are too far out currently, so let's move the Roboport coverage out. There we go. So yeah, this is 16 wide. This is tempting to break up into 2 networks of 8. And that would be fine because we've got these nice and evenly spread. Okay. So this is 1 smelter shy, but also we need to get 4 gear machines in. Now, the gear machines are an odd one. Right. We're looking at that position for the rail. This is the build. So they come in pairs. They take in a load of plate and put out slightly over half the gears. So we kind of want them placed centrally within the build, but their product is going to be going on to the four belt machines. So we are going to be losing a further 4 smelters. Right, don't wipe that one. We'll have to recount everything when we've finished. So that's 3. That's 5. And actually 5 is fine because we had an extra smelter we needed here. Great, so now I can take any 4 of these and replace them with gear machines. Now again, I may end up segregating this into 2 networks. So let's put down, there we go, that should get rid of some of the flashing. We're going to need roboports here and here. Don't want to delete that. That can go. So we can move the whole of the top down. To there. Great. Okay, and then we need to bridge the power networks. That's looking pretty good. So I need to fit 4 of these in. Well, 4 gear machines, so 2 of those builds. I think I'm going to put them in here, basically between these. In the first row or the second row? I think in the first row. Okay, so if I replace these 2 machines with gears, there. There we are. Okay, then I go to this end. 3 smelters, then gear machines. Let's get rid of those just in case. Yeah. So then the gears are embedded within the build, but they are also fairly close to the belts they're servicing. But they're also not a million miles away from drone recharging. So I think that's what we can do. Okay. So what I need to do now is count things up. And put in some missing power poles. Okay. There we are. So these overlap. So yeah, if I wanted to split the networks, I'd need to move them further apart. So I have 76 smelters. Yeah, 76 smelters. Remember that number. Okay, so I'm good for gears machines. I'm good for belt machines. I'm making my 10k production. So I think that is good. The only thing we don't know at the moment is the smelters. There are 76 of them. According to Planner, I need 79 electric furnaces, and I have 76. Okay. So let's take this away. And we will count again. So how many smelters do I have? Definitely 76. So I need 3 more smelters. Okay. Let's do it this side. Okay. And that is 79 smelters. Then we will recenter this. It's going to look slightly odd with the top build offset from the bottom one. Okay, how are we doing for centering? Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so we now have that. Okay. And I wonder how far further out this needs to go. The problem is if I move this too far out, the recharging will all be very far from the center of where all the bots are moving, which itself could cause recharging problems. So I think we will try this and see how it works. But this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is getting towards big enough. So that's 17. So I'd normally aim for 11 if I could. Okay. So this is our first attempt at getting the plates half done. Okay, now how many assemblers are we going to need for arms? We don't know yet because we haven't done the arms build. So let's take these off. Arms. Yeah, it's not 48. That's all lies. Can't put modules in. Can beacon it though. It reckons 7. Okay. Can we reduce this? So we can get it down to 6 machines. 6 is better because it's an even number. That would be 3 and 3. It still doesn't give us a nice clean build. So 1, 2, and then you've got another 4 to fit in somewhere. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, I suppose. Okay. Well, I think we're nearly up to time anyway, so we will park this and come back next time with a build for the arms. I've got a feeling this is going to take several goes because the arms require plates, gears, and green circuits. So it's going to be an interesting build to try and get right. So I will leave you there. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.